Evening all, Marcus here, back again with another video, back again with a tech video. So not an Oculus Go video technically this time, as what I've obviously famous for on this channel, but I have a new camera. So this is a 360 and VR 180 camera. So as you can see on there, it says dual 2D, 360 and 3D 180 VR camera. The Vuze XR, it's 5.7K and it's got a very special feature where it actually flips from a 360 degree camera. So if you didn't know, a 360 camera has like a lens either side, a bit like that picture there. So lens either side, takes a picture either side, fisheye lenses, puts them together, creates a 360 picture. This one has a special feature where the lenses actually pop out like that and actually do VR 180 in 5.7K. So I've been waiting for this one, so I want to quickly unbox it before then I do a proper sort of testing and create some proper content for this channel in VR 180, and hopefully this is going to be the camera to do it. I do have a very expensive VR 360 camera, but I'm going to hopefully use this to make it just quicker and easier to do. But let's just crack out of the box, then I can get on with playing with it. So here we go, here's the new camera, let's just slide it out of its packaging here. Let's get rid of that, or over somewhere, over there, and over this way. A little bit of a sexy wiggle to get it out, and there we go. Move the mouse out of the way. And there's the camera. So as you can see, it is a 360 camera, so the typical sort of lens either side 360 camera, so it takes up the kind of the normal 360 camera amount of space, and then it has a special feature where you press a button on the back and bong, look at that. Ooh, I'm kind of excited. Oh, it sprung to life. I didn't even press the power on button. It's probably going, oh, low battery. But it's beeping at me all sorts now. Oh, what? I'll turn you off. Shush. Off. Yes, there you go. Oh no, off. It's off. It flashed at me like 5 or 6 times then. So there we go, there's the camera. The hinge I was worried about, thinking it was going to be like really loose and a bit baggy and it wouldn't sort of flick forward properly or not, but that feels nice and stiff. Nice and stiff. Like it's got a good amount of stiffness to it, and it definitely flicks out. Because what you want, obviously, when it comes out and does the sort of 3D 360 180 mode, you want the lenses to be nice and level. Otherwise, if they're not, you get sort of parallax issues and all sorts. So that's good. Clicks nicely there. Let's quickly take some of the wrapping off, shall we? Let's see it in its full beauty. Bit of a weird thing to call a 360 camera, beauty, but there you go. I'm going to do it. So it's got what kind of not rubberized, but kind of like a plasticky sort of slightly sort of feels almost rubbery, but not sort of thing. What's that? Is that metal around there? It kind of feels like metal. It's hard to tell. They feel like metal there. It's got a metal screw point at the bottom there, which is really good, because I know some of the cameras, like the the Q-Cam, had some issues with their camera their tripod ports at the bottom, and they were like breaking, and people's cameras were like 4.5 and disappearing into water and all sorts. I think that's an extra bit to come off there, but there we go. So you've got a button here for flicking out the camera. So that's what it looks like on that side, and then that's what it looks like on that side. Pretty cool. It's got a little sort of, there's the little switch parts actually are in there, so you can sort of see them. That's what holds it on, and when you press the button it releases them. There we go. You've got a power on and Wi-Fi button, and then you've got your shutter button on the side, so you kind of, that's quite naturally placed there to kind of hold and press. I like it. So does that turn it on if I hold that down? Hopefully it doesn't. Nice, it doesn't. So I know at the moment I've got an Insta360 1X at the moment, and that thing's forever turned itself on because of the buttons are super easy to press. What else you got? You got your USB Type C, so for some nice fast charging there hopefully as well, and then micro SD slot there. Perfect. Let's see what else we get inside the box, shall we? Do we get anything else interesting? Quick start guide, we'll have a look at that. USB-C to A cable for power, no charging brick in the UK version at the least. A little sort of lanyard, sort of wrist strap. Oh, this is kind of cool. I guess it kind of goes into the, it's actually got a sort of point to strap into the bottom here, so if you're kind of wandering around with it, it screws in nice and tight. I guess in the way that kind of takes up that port if you want it on a tripod, like a little sort of handy tripod as well. That's not ideal, but it's nice. And then this is the little pouch you get with it to keep it nice and safe. Sort of neoprene-y type thing. Sort of feels a bit sort of smooth, a bit sort of suede-y in the middle. And camera in. Oh, I'm going to break off the battery compartment, not the battery compartment, the memory card compartment there. Let's put that back on properly before closing it. There we go. And there we go. So I think it's ever so slightly maybe too big just to pocket. I don't know, if you've got some big pockets maybe that would be quite nice in there. But maybe it's just a bit bigger than kind of any other 360 camera I've had. But obviously, given it's 180 as well, that's going to make a big difference. So the 180 camera, for those of you guys that don't know, will give us the sort of half 3D sphere, but in 3D. And this should produce some nice results. Or if it doesn't produce nice results, they'll be decent and it'll be easy to do. So I don't know whether I might do some of my standard YouTube videos sort of here sat at my desk with this camera. We'll sort of see. Let me know in the comments down below what you do want to see. Are there any settings you want me to test? I'll do a follow-up video. I think what I'll do in a follow-up video is actually review this in VR 180, but using the new DJI Osmo Pocket that I've got as kind of the other camera, and do something a bit fancy with that sort of thing. So let me know in the comments down below what you want me to test, what you want to see. Have you got any questions? I think this is probably going to be a perfect companion for the Oculus Go. Given the Oculus Go is a VR headset on a budget, this obviously runs you probably twice the cost of an Oculus Go. So maybe not ideal, but given it's got VR 180, I think that's going to add a lot of sort of cool stuff to be able to capture for VR and for the Oculus Go. So expect more soon. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to make this video too long, so give it a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. That's fine. I'm big enough and ugly enough to take it if you didn't like it. But do let me know in the comments down below why you didn't like it, and I'll try and do better for next time. Become one of the Remarkables. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when I next upload a video, because there will be more on this camera. And that's me done. I'm out. Have a virtual 360 VR high five.